What up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen and pets of all ages? GS, welcome back to another Madden 15 online ranked match. And today, we are using the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Carolina Panthers. Books are the same as we've been running for a little bit now. We are using Oakland on offense, and we are using Dreams Blueprints defense, which is multiple defense. And so far we've been having some, success on both sides of the ball as Cam, Scram, Deli, Ham, Mustard, Newton over there running through us like absolutely nothing. It's all right, though. That's why T-Raw blew you out in Madden, Cam. Yeah, I said it. Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. I thought I'd be the one. That's why T-Raw blew you out. You fast-running, accurate throwing, big 6'5" bastard. It's a fumbly. Yo, that strip button, it is very deadly. If you go on ahead and hit that RB and time it perfect, you do get that strip animation. Now, it doesn't fumble, of course, all the time, but it's not like in Madden 12, it was OP. You literally, every tackle, you go for a strip. In Madden 13, they made it so whenever you go for a strip, like, they broke their tackles, like, almost at all times, and now it's kind of back. They don't break the tackles because it's extremely hard to time. And if you time it, you usually get that animation. And every once in a while, you'll pop the ball loose. As you guys always know, we're fourth down swagging, but we went for it. The only time I will go for it on fourth down is if we're not close enough for a field goal, but we are, on his side of the field, like around the 40, 38, somewhere around there. I'll end up going for it. Giving a shot for good field position. Look at that random block. Don't you just love we just get a random block shed? Like, you just get a 2-man under, you get a block shed. Right there, good run by him. Not expecting a 2nd and 19 run, so definitely caught me by surprise with there. Almost had an interception right there. He's doing a, pretty decent job of running the ball right there. Little dual edge never hurting nobody. Little dual edge never hurting nobody, except your quarterback. He ends up settling for a field goal. But he does have the lead. Now, last possession we had, when we did go for it on fourth down, we had Adrian Peterson wide open over there towards the middle, but just a bad throw by Ponder. So, hopefully this time we can go on ahead and, give the ball to Purple Jesus. Got to give the ball to Purple Jesus. And let him do what he do, man. And what he does, he just run over folks, by folks, through folks, whatever it is, definitely the best running back in the game. Pure running. I think the best overall halfback in the game, in my opinion, is LaShawn McCoy. That little slippery bastard can do everything. Like, he is such a beast out of the backfield catching. He's just such a weapon. But just running pure, here's the ball, here you go, run, make something happen. Adrian Peterson, without a doubt. Adrian Peterson is the best runner in the game. The guy is so quick and powerful, and the guy's a monster. And in this game, he's as good as you expect him to be. Definitely, like I said, the best running back in the game as far as here's the ball, run with it. But overall package, I just think Shady is just unbelievable. Charles is there as well. Somebody that can just catch the ball extremely low out of the backfield. You can line them up in the slot, and they have what it takes to actually get by a cornerback or a linebacker through a route. You know what I mean? And not too many guys are special like that. Nice little toss right here. We end up scoring our first touchdown of the game a little bit before halftime. So we gave him 15 seconds to try and make something happen. As you guys know, my defensive awareness before halftime is that of a microphone stand. So hopefully we can go on ahead and not let him score. He takes off with Cam, gets a very good gain. Right here I was a little nervous. Uh-oh, he's one big play away from getting into field goal range. And we definitely don't want that. So hopefully we can prevent that from happening. So right here, hits me with a screen, nice little screen, but he gets out of bounds, 1 second left. And right here, just cover 3 deep. Just don't let anything crazy happen. And kind of got a little nervous right there, the way he threw the ball, even though I had guys in position, but it was towards the corner. So it looked like it was going to be possibly a one-on-one situation. But thankfully, we had guys to just able to get there in time and be able to swat that away. So here we go back again on offense, and with the 7-3 lead, that's definitely where you want to be with the Vikings. You want to have the lead by halftime. That way you can continue running the ball and having successes. Purple Jesus, it's a fumble. And thankfully we end up recovering. That is the one bad thing about Adrian Peterson. He is known for putting the ball on the ground, and it can be extremely frustrating when you go on ahead and fumble. Like, thankfully, we had a receiver come back down and recover that ball, because if not, I would have been extremely frustrated having a great run like that. Right there, you've seen all-out Fagdy, though. Just all-out, like, hit me with the 11 guys in coverage, and we happen to call a screen right there. So, called the right play at the right time as Adrian Peterson gets us another good game right there. Close to about 100 yards rushing. Right there, just bad running by me. I should have went more of a sharper angle towards the gap. Right here, we hit him with, I think that was strong, was it strong power or counter? I'm not sure. One of those plays out of pistol. We ended up running a touchdown. Not by Adrian Peterson, but nonetheless, we get in the end zone, take a 14-3 lead. And that right there is always astronomically biblical, going up multiple possessions, especially when you go up against somebody who's not afraid to put 11 people in coverage. So right here, just your basic 2-man under, might have been dime or probably even nickel, but Cam Newton is just scrambling on, and it's getting a little frustrating. We can't continue to let that happen. So right here, he goes for a screen play. I kind of thought I was there, but I have yet to lurk a screen this year. Madden 25, I was, it's Mr. Snag your screen. I was snagging screens left and right. But this year I have yet to lurk one, man. It's like it's tough. It's a lot tougher because pretty much no more ball hawks this year. There's no more just holding Y, and you have to time it now. So it's a little difficult trying to time the screen, on point. Right here, decides to go for it. Nice little toss right there. I thought he was probably going to go for a QB sneak, but ends up calling the toss and gets himself a very, very good run right there. Ends up going into the end zone. So right here, he gets within the 5-yard line, and all we really want to be able to do is hopefully hold him to a field goal, but unfortunately we don't. He ends up going for 2 and hits me with the same drag route right over the middle. So now it's a 3-point game. So now at this point, we're definitely getting a little worried. We need to score right here, and with 4th down swag, I need to make sure that doesn't happen. I can't punt this ball, or I don't even really want a field goal either, because that's just going to still make it him to be able to win with the touchdown, so we don't want that. But look at Adrian Peterson shredding off tackles right there. That right there was big. That right there puts him at about 130 rushing yards, and we go back to the run right here, doing pretty well. If he's not stopping it, we're going to continue to do it. We're able to kill some clock doing so as well. Right here, he did 10-man Fagdy, rushing only 1, and we end up just taking off with Ponder. Not the quickest guy in the world, far from RG3, but he's got a little pep in his step. You know what I mean? Just enough speed to be able to make something happen. Right there, wide open, just bad throw. We end up going for the QB sneak, and we end up picking up the 1st down, which allows us to continue the drive and not have to punt. Then we go back to the screen right here, and we end up getting Adrian Peterson. Look at that, just shrugged him on. Get off me, little hoe. Get off me, little hoe. And right here, he ends up quitting the game, as Peterson is letting everybody know that his last name is on his jersey, and who doesn't want that, right? So that's the end of the game, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, man, if you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the commentary, the time it took to play the game, edit the game, chop it up, slap a beat on there, and all that fun stuff, go on ahead and represent that by hitting the like button. Greatly appreciate it. I think if you made it this far in the video itself earned a like, and I greatly appreciate it. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace.